Respondent 1. What's your gender?
Female,
What's your age?
26 years old.
Okay, I have a few questions to ask you. Why accurate information on ethical product is important?
It is important so that consumers can retrieve information more accurately.
Okay, my next question. Is information on ethical products can be easily obtained? How?
Yes, through online sources like Google, from the manufacturer's website, social media, and so on.
Okay, next question. From your understanding, what do the term ethical product means?
In my opinion, I think it means that the products have been like legally sourced and manufactured to reach the end consumer.
Okay. How or where do you usually obtain such information from?
Through online reviews or blogs made by bloggers and food analysts and so on.
Okay. Please specify which online portal you usually obtain such information from.
Online portals like Facebook is one of the portals that I usually go for, or through other like forums and like blog sites.
Okay, what recommendation would you give for brands or retailers to better educate and inform consumers on their ethical products?
As many of the current generation, they are very much inclined to using social media, so they can actually use that as a platform to promote or rather create awareness through other social media platforms like Instagram or Twitter and so on, to reach out to even the younger generation.
Okay. What do you look out for in an ethical product, label or packaging?
Usually I look out for like the ingredient list, the manufacturing details, and then like sometimes those logos that state the authenticity or the health benefits of the product. Yep.
Okay. My next question. Is information on ethical products understandable and precise? Why?
I think more or less they are quite understandable and precise. From through the packaging we can retrieve such information, and also if the packaging itself is not sufficient, we can always rely on like online resources.
Okay. Thank you very much for your participation on this interview questions on ethical products and ethical seafood. See you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Respondent 2. What's your gender?
Female,
What's your age?
53.
Okay, I have a few questions to ask you. Question 1. Why accurate information on ethical product is important?
So that I know the correct information about the ethical product.
Okay, next question I have for you. Is information on ethical products can be easily obtained? How?
Yes, through online resources and newspaper articles.
Okay, question number 3. From your understanding, what does the term ethical product means?
It means product has been legally sourced. It does not contain any unethical properties.
Okay, next question. How or where do you usually obtain such information from?
I obtain information through online reviews.
Okay, next question. Please specify which online portal you usually obtain such information from.
Facebook and food blogs.
Okay, next question. What recommendation would you give for brands or retailers to better educate and inform consumers on their ethical products?
To create awareness through online website or other social media platforms.
Next question. What do you look out for in an ethical product's label or packaging?
Branding, ingredient list, and manufacturing details, and also proper packaging.
Okay, last question. Is information on ethical products understandable and precise? Why?
Yes, through its packaging details.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Respondent number 3, male, age 27. Why accurate information on ethical product is important?
I feel that accurate information is important when I am purchasing ethical product because as a paying consumer, it is my rights to know what I am consuming.
Is information on ethical product easily obtained and how?
Information are quite limited on ethical products, and I would have to search online for more information if I come across a term that I do not understand.
From your understanding, what does the term ethical product mean?
Products that are sustainably sourced.
How and where do you usually obtain such information from?
I would usually find them online from journals and or from social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook.
Please specify which online portals do you usually obtain such information from.
Social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, or even Facebook.
So what recommendation would you give for retailers or brands to better educate and inform consumers on the ethical products?
Most ethical products have complicated terms which could be explained in simpler and layman terms, so the general public who purchase them would understand better.
What do you look out for in an ethical product or packaging?
Labels that say that the sources have been certified or indicators to show that the products are ethical.
Is information on ethical product understandable and precise, and why?
No. In my opinion, labels and information available on ethical products in the market are complicated and information are hard to obtain.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, this is respondent 4, male, 29 years old. The first question is why accurate information on ethical product is important.
With accurate information, it would allow consumer to have a fair assessment and perhaps make the right choice. And to me, if the information is inaccurate or false, there could be a decrease in the consumer confidence, and worse, I may be influenced by other possible fake news.
Okay, then can information on ethical products be easily obtained? How?
Yes, I find that this information are readily available like online, especially if let's say we go to the manufacturer website or if they were to publish it on the newspapers.
From your understanding, what do the term ethical product means?
To my understanding, it should be free of any animal testing, animal cruelty, and there is a strict procedures to assess these products, and of course it has to be environmental friendly and cautious. Like what I mean is it shouldn't be created, this product shouldn't be created from pollutions.
So how and where do you usually obtain such information from?
I will go online, such as going into the company website, or if let's say this product is accredited, I will go directly to check the credibility of that product in that international organization website who did the rating for these products.
Please specify which online portal you usually obtain such information from.
The rating or rating company that is specific to the products or industry.
Okay, and what recommendation would you give for brands or retailers to better educate and inform consumers on their ethical products?
It will be to reduce the number of jargons that these products use, and it would be fantastic if they could actually keep it layman, so that all consumers are able to understand what these products are. And then personally, I find that this company can be more active to actually reach out to the consumer, or perhaps increase the marketing to better educate consumer on the advantage or the goodness of actually using ethical products.
Next question, what do you look out for in an ethical product label or packaging?
I believe that pictures speak 1,000 words, so I always look for the logos, or like such as the brand or any accreditation logos, because I find that's the easiest and is the most catchy in a product.
And lastly, is information on ethical products understandable and precise? Why?
Sometimes I find it confusing. These information are rather confusing, even though we could actually see the logos, but then we do not exactly understand what does these logos means. We have to go further to actually go to the website to go and read up by ourselves, and then I find it that most consumer actually won't actually do that. So definitely it would be better if, let's say, they keep it simple as I have mentioned in the 6th question. Thank you.
Respondent 5, female, 24 years old. So my first question is, why accurate information on ethical product is important?
I guess it's for the consumers. I mean, for people who are ethical consumers, information like that of the products are important to them. They have to be sure if it's organic or ethical source. Yeah.
Ethically sourced.
Yeah.
Alright. So is information on ethical products can be easily obtained, and how?
Sorry?
Okay, so it's like is information on ethical products can be easily obtained, and usually how you obtained?
I guess you can Google them, check where the product is from, its origin. The ones that does not show where they are made from will probably mean they are unethical products, I guess.
Okay, I see. Okay, so from your understanding, what does the term ethical product means?
From my understanding, I believe it's a product that doesn't cause harmful to the environment,
Okay.
or the society, or how organic it is, morally the environment, the work environment. Ethical operation within the company, yeah. And I guess the product of the recyclable, that is recyclable lah.
Okay. How or where do you usually obtain such information from?
For me, I will research it up online, like Google, and sometimes through words of my peers, my circle of peers. Yeah. Other times I guess it's the advertisements, like, because mostly we got it from there.
Okay. Can you specify which online portals you usually obtain such information from?
Google, Instagram, Facebook, or even YouTube. In other cases, I would find such information from the company websites, because mostly that's where the reviews or the blog posts, yeah, I read from.
Okay. So, what recommendations would you give for brands or retailers to better educate and inform consumers on their ethical products?
Recommendations,
Yep, recommendations. Like any recommendations.
I would say they could try to explain more about their ethical products. like in details,
Mm-hmm.
be it how they get their origins resource from, or within their operations, like what's going on or what. I think right now our generation are into ethical products, like mostly based on beauty products and clothing. If the brand is ethical enough, or basically ethical, they would share where their products were made from, and what etc. lah. I believe that the product that is labeled as ethical also does not have anything to hide.
I see. Okay, so what do you look out for in an ethical products, like their label or packaging?
What do I look for? They are certified brands. Like for me, when it comes to clothing, I would look for fair trade or B Corp certified. Yeah. But of course lah, not all the ones that with no certified means not ethical either. So
Okay.
yeah.
So my last question is information on ethical products understandable and precise, and why?
Sorry, you were saying?
Like the information on ethical products in the market, is it understandable and precise to you, and why?
Okay. If the product has nothing to hide, they will share the information. So it's understandable and straightforward, because if there's like something they didn't want to share, probably something or part of the product is not if they didn't want to share, basically it's not ethical enough lah. It's not ethical.
I see. All right. Okay. Okay, that's all for the interview. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.